Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Pacific Valley, and today we're gonna be covering more updates. Alright, so if you know nothing about how to check all the updates from this game series, it's very simple, alright? All you have to do is to join the game series Discord server and then go under the updates channel. As simple as that. In the previous video I already covered half of them, so if you didn't see it, go ahead and check it out after watching this one. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. From now on, Ditto is going to keep the form, of course following all the rules, which you could find under Pokemon Special Cases, of its strongest opponent, based on attack power and not on power points anymore, alright? Because before it was based on power points, but now the strongest one is defined by the highest attack power, alright? So no big deal, very simple to understand. Alright, and keep talking about Pokemon. Now, when Charizard Mega Evolves for the first time, players will need to roll a die to figure out which Mega Evolution they are going to get. The Mega Evolution shall be used until the end of the game, alright? So here it's pretty simple, it works just like any other kind of evolution cases where you have two options. So odd numbers will result in one Pokemon and even numbers in a different one. In this case, more specifically, odd ones are going to result on Mega Charizard X and even one on Mega Charizard Y, alright? And the same thing is going to happen to Mewtwo. Not exactly the same thing, because Charizard has its starter form and its wild form. By the time Mewtwo only has its wild form, alright? But the same thing is going to happen. If you Mega Evolve in first time, you get an odd number. From that point and beyond, during the game, you always evolve your Mewtwo into the Mega Mewtwo X, alright? And the same thing happens if you get even numbers for Mewtwo Y. Very simple and very easy to understand as well. And before you keep going here with the updates, I gotta ask you something very quickly. Would you like to become an etymology master just like me and get to know that Poliwhirl's name comes from the words Poliwag and Whirl? What makes this Pokemon a kind of teenager Poliwag with a whirl on its belly? If the answer is yes, so you should check it out my Etymology Master online course. There I'm gonna be teaching you everything you need to know behind each Pokemon's name origin in a very fun, quick and visual way. Besides boosting your English vocabulary, you're also gonna earn an exclusive Etymology Master certificate after concluding each one of the courses. And plus all of that, you're also gonna get a bonus PDF file in order for you to recap it offline anytime, anywhere you want. So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check it out, the video gonna be leaving up there in the cards. Alright, with that being said, let's go back and keep going with the update list. Nice, now let's go and talk about rival cards. From now on, it is strictly prohibited using Gigantamax, aka Dynamax cards, which by the way are those one right here, the feature of Dynamaxing, okay, against the league's champion. And if a player nullify a league rival using Gigantamax, he or she cannot draw any item cards afterwards, alright? Because it's something that happens when you face someone from the league. Which, by the way, if you know nothing about league members, I already explained it on the Explain the Rules playlist, so I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards for you to check it out as well. So here it says, beat a Elite 4 and your rival Gary to become Pokemon Master. Draw up to 5 item cards between each battle, alright? Although if you use Gigantamaxing against any of the other ones besides your rival, it will not be possible for you to buy any item cards afterwards, okay? Alright, so here is where we can see it is not allowed for us to Gigantamax against the rival, alright? Next one is back to Charizard Mega. So Mega Evolved Pokemon can still use the Ultimate Attack, of course if you learned, although now it can choose between the Ultimate Attack and its new one. Okay, so here we have an example of a Mega Evolved Wild Charizard, alright? And in this case it's going to add 5 more to its attack, which is also the same bonus from the Ultimate Attack, okay? Although, while the attack it uses when it's Mega Evolved. It's already defined here on the art chip. The one you choose as ultimate could vary between each kind of Pokemon type, alright? So it could be either fire type or flying type, alright? So in this case, if you picked fire, even when it's Mega Evolved, you could choose to perform your attack between Air Slash or Fire Blast, both with 11 attack power, alright? That's very cool and gives you more freedom and enhances your strategy. Okay, from now on, draw 2 item cards image will look like this, alright? This way it's easier to remember that players who have the keystone shall draw up to 3 cards instead of only 2. Alright, so it's no big deal as well if you already seen the most recent videos. So now we have like this third item card which could be drawn along with the other 2 ones if you have the stone key badge, alright? Which is this one right here. In order to get one, all you have to do is to pick the right event card. Alright, let's keep going, scroll down and wow, look what we have here. Look who's already available to be caught, that's right, so Hisuian Growlithe, its own, alright? Not just the Hisuian Growlithe, but all the other Hisuian ones, which have already been released in the previous generations. And I'm talking about Braviary, alright? So although it might suffer future changes, since it has no specific database yet. Yeah, so far I'm making this Pokemon just like it's the other form which we were used to, but perhaps in the future they could present different stats and then some changes might occur, alright? So if you wanna come here and check it out, you could also find the Hisuian Braviary right here, alright? Which again could suffer some changes once all the stats get released. Nice, so now we have fresh new Pokemon available. Oh, and other news here is that now you can play Pokemon Go here on the board game, and I already made 3 videos about it. One where I introduce you to this map, so it's Meeting the Maps playlist. Another one is where we go and do a map review, which is the Reviewing the Maps playlist. And the other one is where I explain all the rules in order for you to play this map, alright, under the Explain the Rules playlist. Okay, so I'm going to leave one of those 3 videos up there in the cards for you to check it out in case you didn't see it yet. And the same thing is true for the Pokémon Unite Map, alright? So it's a different mod and takes the same path of the one I just explained. So I made already 3 videos about it, one under the Meeting the Maps, another one under the in-depth review, and another one explaining the rules, alright? And once more, I'm gonna be leaving one of them up there in the cards for you to check it out. Alright, so let's keep going. Now we have event cards. So from now on, Celebi event card will display the plant's alignment icon to remind that it is affected by such mechanic, alright? So it's this tiny icon right there, which is this image right here, alright? Just to make it easier for us to remember that that card is associated with the environmental changes, alright? Not weather ones, but environmental ones. So if you know nothing about weather and environmental conditions and how this mechanic could interfere into your game, I'm gonna be leaving the video up there in the cards since I already explained it in a previous video. And of course the same happens for the other ones, alright? Which are Sabotage and Evil Team, although this time we're going to have a different icon, one that resembles this image right here, to link them to the Doom Rocket environmental condition. Okay, this way is gonna be easier and more intuitive for you to remember what they do. Alright, and then last but definitely not least, we have the HM card once more. So from now on, any HM skill can only be used once per turn. Alright, so in the previous video we already checked that in order to use one we gotta spend 1 energy coin, alright, just like the image shows us. But now this time it's got another update that tells us that we can only use once per turn. Alright, so even if I have more energy coins and more Pokemon able to do it, it will not be possible. And if we think about it, an HM are going to take us to a different space, and once we get to that space, we're going to take the actions from that space, which will result in the end of our turn, alright? So yeah, it's kind of redundant, but it's always worth to make it as clear as possible, alright? Okay then, so as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, don't forget to follow me on all my social media, so you can stay tuned for any new updates here in this project. And if you want to see me playing this game live, make sure to go ahead and follow me on the Purple website as well, since there very soon, I mean probably next week, I'm going to start playing this game live almost every day, alright? And of course, if you like to know all about the updates in this 2-part video series, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe and share this video with everyone else you wanna play this game with, alright? This way they can get to know all the updates just like you do. And of course, by sharing this video, you're gonna help me out spreading the channel and reach my next goal of 1,000 subscribers. And here in this channel, every time I reach a goal, you guys earn a prize, which this time is going to be new content for the channel and also another mini-map for you to play. Don't forget that you could always come here to the pkmmtr.com in order to access the rules in a more visual interactive way, alright? There you'll also be able to click on the download button to request access to the printable files from my Google Drive, which could be downloaded in order for you to print it out and assemble your own physical version of this game, just like a huge DIY. Although in order to have access to the files, you must be a subscriber to the channel and also to leave a comment down below to let me know you request the access, alright? If possible, also tell me the first half of your email, and if you have any doubts, just check out the pinned comments down below, okay? But don't forget to do both steps, otherwise it won't be possible for you to have the access. And if you like to play this game mod right here that I'm using right now, with all the Pokemon chips and cards from every generation combined, then you should check it out my Patreon page. There you're gonna be finding 2 options to back me up, where one of them is going to grant you as a reward a customized chip just like this one right here, but with your info and picture on it. And the other option is going to grant you early access, alright? And through the early access you're gonna be able to play not just one mod but 12 of them. And between those you're gonna find different kinds of game modes, such as the Express Game Mode maps, Super Express Game Mode map, mini maps, traditional mode maps, Go Kanto map, and also the Pokemon Unite one, alright? A lot of content, a lot of fun for you to have with your friends, playing online, so if you are interested about it, don't forget to check out the link down there in the description. There you're also going to find a link to the Logos by Nick Academy, a very cool platform full of courses, which are going to teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master. This way you're going to master your skills on free softwares such as GIMP and Inkscape, and be able to create very cool and professional logos just like these ones right here I have created to use in this channel. And perhaps with those skills, it might even be possible for you to get some gigs and make some extra income. So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check out the links down there in the description. There as well, you're gonna find another link for a list of cool products I recommend for you who's willing to build or even to renew your gaming setup, alright? A lot of good stuff, very affordable, so if you're down to buy something like that, please take a look on my list before you do it. I deeply appreciate it. And of course, I don't even have to mention that any product, service, or course purchased through the links down below are going to support this channel a lot and help me out to keep bringing you more content. Don't forget to ring the bell in order to get notified about new videos here in this channel. I hope you guys like to get to know all the recent updates, and I see you in the next one.